Okay, so I just saw It, Welcome to Derry, episode 4. The episode begins with Will, Ronnie, Rich, and Lilly going to the police station to give the police evidence and proof photographs of what happened at the cemetery where they experienced paranormal events. And they're trying to get the police to believe them about how it has been attacking them and scaring them in these different situations. And the police don't care. The police just get mad at them and threaten to send Lilly back to the mental hospital. And the police just tell them to stay out of police business. So, and then we get, later after that, we get a scene with Will Hanlon and his mother, Charlotte Hanlon. And Will actually confides in his mother and tells him what happened at the graveyard, the cemetery. And he starts breaking down and crying, and he's telling his mom. And in a later scene, he tries to tell his dad the same thing, that there's something bad in Derry that tried to attack him by pulling him under the water. And it looked like his father, but it was like a burnt out version of him from a plane crash in the military or something. And so the kids are talking about it, and they sort of figure out what it wants, how it's trying to scare them, and that instead of just killing them, which it can do apparently because we've seen it kill kids before. And so they're talking about how are they not supposed to be scared if that's what it's trying to do, is scare them. So they get Lily's mom's pills, her medication, and they have these pills, and they're supposed to take it whenever they're about to get scared, so that it like calms them down or whatever, these drugs. And when we go back to the school, Marge is in cahoots with the mean girls, the patty cakes. They decide to play a horrible prank on Lilly by having some hot older guy come up to her and say, act like he's into her. And she gets all excited. And then she goes to the bathroom to put on some makeup, and Marge is about to be complicit in this plan, but then she finally decides to try to tell Lilly the truth about the prank. But she is unable to, because her eyes start bulging all the way out of her head like a freaking, like the snails she was watching in class that she thought was gross. And she's freaking out. Lilly drops the pill down the toilet, and Marge goes and gets a tool and gouges her eye out, and she uses the saw to try to saw off the eyes. And it's very graphic, very violent, very gory. And apparently now Marge only has one eye now, so I guess she's gonna have to wear an eye patch or something. And then at the very end of the episode, we get this whole great Native American backstory, which is the history of the Native Americans and it, and the origin of the it entity. And I thought that was really cool. They do a flashback, and it shows this whole Native Americans perspective because they were here before the settlers. So, of course, they were the first people to encounter it. And there's a great story done there where you see it in different forms trying to, kill and terrorize these Indians, Native Americans, their family, their group, their community. And then Dick Halloran uses his Professor X powers to go inside of the Native American woman's son, his mind, and reads his mind. And he reveals the whole backstory to Dick Halloran. Then he finally reveals that the location of it is revealed to be the well house at the very end of the episode. So yeah, this episode was pretty good. We still haven't seen Pennywise, but I think that's coming very soon. The reveal of Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise returning. And so I give this episode like an 8 out of 10. And in the episode before this, Andy Muschietti had a great cameo as the piano player at the circus festival place. So I thought that was cool. He gave himself a cameo. He was smoking something. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was a good episode.